We begin this hour with the latest on Russia's war in Ukraine, and this time it's a development away from the battlefield that is potentially significant for global food supplies and prices. This is video of a ship leaving the port of Odesa today under a landmark deal brokered by the UN and Turkey. It's the first grain shipment from a country since a Russian naval blockade in the Black Sea. Today's cargo is just a small fraction of the many millions of tons of wheat, barley, and corn stuck in Ukraine because of months of war. For more on this, let's turn to the CBC's Abby Kugadasan. She joins us now from London. So, Abby, first ship has left. What more do we know about the vessel and its cargo?
An international effort here to get this first ship out of heavily mined waters. Some 26,000 tons of corn on board the Rozhony. That's the first ship that's left the port of Odesa. And an MP from Odesa, Alexei Honcharenko, says his country received the green light from the Joint Coordination Center this morning. That center was part of the deal signed last week. It's in Istanbul and is staffed by officials from the UN, Turkey, Ukraine, and Russia to oversee the safe passage of these grain vessels. And this first ship will be inspected in Turkish waters, and then it will make its way to Lebanon. Vital for Lebanon as it faces a deep financial crisis, and it's also relied very heavily on Kyiv for grain. And we heard earlier from the Ukrainian Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba. He tweeted that this is a day of relief for friends in the Middle East, friends like Asia and Africa as well, referring to those regions that depend on his country. And we heard from the Kremlin, too. Spokesperson Dmitry Peskov says Moscow hopes all parties involved will fulfill their commitments.
And talk us through the importance of these deliveries being made as quickly as possible as well.
Ukraine is the fifth largest exporter of wheat, one of the breadbaskets of the world, and the UN has said this war could worsen hunger for more than 180 million people. That's why it's worked for months to get this deal done. And the EU has now hailed the departure of this first vessel out of Ukraine. Let's have a listen.
This is a welcome first step towards mitigating the global food crisis, which was enhanced by Russia's illegitimate aggression and blockage of aggression against Ukraine, blockage of Ukrainian ports, in addition to mining, destroying the fields in Ukraine, destroying the silos in Ukraine, burning the grain and wheat, or looting and trying to sell it on behalf of Russia.
Now, Turkey says more ships will leave Black Sea ports soon. There is about 20 million tons of grain products in Odesa alone, 20 million tons of food that is crucial to places like Lebanon, Egypt, Syria, and Somalia. Millions are facing shortages and high prices, and a warning from the Ukrainian president yesterday, Volodymyr Zelensky, saying that Ukraine's harvest could be half of what it normally is because of Russia's invasion.
Okay, Abby Kugadasan in London. Thank you.